What are you doing? Don't do it. No. Stella. Don't. No. No. Stella.
Welcome back. It looks like Bitcoin may be taking a bit of a nosedive. Also, there was a delay in our Cardano-based project that we need to discuss, as well as some other important cryptocurrency news. Stick around, let's go ahead and dive into it. Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto every day. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, set alerts. Let's go. This story is from Crypto News Media. They posted, crypto exchanges in Hong Kong will allow services to only professional investors. FSTB has been consulting on proposed changes to the current opt-in system. Investors must hold portfolios worth HK 8 million to qualify for professional investor status. So, this is a little bit worrisome. Also, this source was found on Reddit and may or may not be true, but it is important to pay attention to. This is a little bit bizarre to me because generally Southeast Asia is incredibly bullish and lenient on cryptocurrency. However, we should pay attention to things like this. We shouldn't get fudded out, we shouldn't be scared, we shouldn't be nervous, but we should pay attention to it because we're going to start to see more regulations come into play when chatting about crypto. This next story is from Cointelegraph. Greenpeace, Bitcoin energy problem speaks to wider challenge for internet's future. So apparently Greenpeace USA spoke to Cointelegraph about the organization's perspective on cryptocurrency and recent decision to scrap Bitcoin donations channel. That is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Bitcoin does not produce as much of a carbon footprint as a lot of other things. And I guarantee you that Greenpeace is associated with other very wasteful companies and ways to go ahead and facilitate and process payments. The fact that they are turning money down because of all this drama and FUD going on with Bitcoin is a little bit ridiculous, considering it has been proven that Bitcoin does not cause as much pollution as a lot of these other outlets. So this is upsetting. It makes no sense. It is coordinated FUD to me, and I think that they're just doing it to be politically correct instead of actually understanding how Bitcoin works. And the fact that they're willing to negate potential donations is not a good thing, because at the end of the day, it's taking money away from the organization that Greenpeace could use to do great things. This next story is from Cointelegraph. H&R Block needs clear regulations before dealing with crypto taxes, CEO says. Let's go ahead and break this down. They want you to go ahead and pay your cryptocurrency taxes, the IRS and whatnot. However, they haven't established a clear guideline on how to do so. So a large company like H&R Block, which I'm assuming makes a lot of revenue, and they're one of the top CPAs and tax solution services for a lot of people because they're very affordable, is no longer doing cryptocurrency taxes. What this is going to do is this is going to push a lot of the business to individuals that are going to be able to go ahead and do people's taxes. The reason why H&R Block doesn't want to deal with it is because it's going to be a legal headache for them. There's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of regulations done. But at the end of the day, it is absolutely ridiculous that the United States government cannot get their stuff together and get some clear guidelines. It's literally not that hard to do. However, you still do need to pay your cryptocurrency taxes. I have hired somebody that is doing mine for me, so I make sure I'm on the up and up with everything I do. But realistically, this is absolutely ridiculous, and it is stifling development with cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. This story is actually really funny here. I'd rather Bitcoin over bonds, billionaire investor Ray Dalio. So Ray Dalio fudded Bitcoin for gosh goodness, who knows how long. And now he's coming out of the woodwork to say that he would rather get Bitcoin, or rather invest in Bitcoin than bonds. This is absolutely ridiculous. And this is also going to show us that Bitcoin is not going anywhere, guys. It is really not. Now that we've talked about some news stories, and I've got a couple more for you that we need to pay attention to, I just want to give a quick analysis of Bitcoin. We're doing this on the weekly chart because it's easier to see. Sometimes it's good to actually zoom out and see what is going on. So I went ahead and indicated multiple areas. For me personally, I need to see a flip of about $45,000, $46,000 for me to be like, oh my God, we are going to completely send and moon. So that's why I have my moon girl time resistance area here at about 45,836. This is denoted by this swing high over here that will create, or not swing high, but weekly candle close on May 17th. It is also denoted here at about, well, it's approximate over here where pretty strong support was created about $45,000. So we got these two key areas here. Another area is about $41,000, $42,000. The reason why this is so important, let me show you on the daily so you can zoom in and see. Taking a look at the daily, this was the area that we're able to break out of successfully on February 8th of 2021 and then essentially reach all-time high. And this is also the area where we broke down. So 42,000 is immensely key for me. Now, let's go back to the weekly and pay attention to some of these other areas. Right over here, we have another crucial area, which we have been ranging in. We're kind of ranging, we started ranging there last week and now this week. So this area is about $37,000 to approximately $33,000. As Bitcoin has kind of been teetering in that area. Right now, for me to be bullish, I need to see a flip of support at about $37,000 approximately, or me to be bearish, we would need to break below $33,000. That would then bring us to about $28,000 to about $30,000. That would be a bearish break of support. And then if that breaks, then you can expect the scenario to go down for us to close those CME gaps at about $25,000 to about $20,000. These are the key areas here. If you want to trade alts, go ahead, utilize this chart or draw your own, but this is very important to pay attention to. And until we get a clear trigger, I'm just gonna kind of be vibing on the side. There are a couple altcoins that I have purchased during this drop. I purchased Solana and I purchased VET. But right now I'm just kind of watching, and because we're in this vibe and consolidate area. Another very interesting tweet about the FUD came from my good friend, Trade Boy Cardi. He tweeted, wow, this is a joke, by the way. They set their bids on the weekend, let retail sell into them. They had a meeting yesterday on the worst price action of Bitcoin history. This should be a lesson to all of you who panic sold the FUD. Let's go ahead and look at this tweet from Walter Bloomberg, who posts a lot about different types of news, all types of things. MicroStrategy CEO says hosted a meetup between Elon Musk and leading Bitcoin miners in North Korea on Sunday. MicroStrategy CEO says Bitcoin miners agreed to form Bitcoin Mining Council. Tweet. So then Elon Musk, the Bitcoin Mining Council, and Michael Saylor, they all met together and they had a chat about what happened. And to me, this kind of plays out and makes sense about the coordinated FUD. This is why it is important to follow the money. Pay attention to what people are saying. I don't have all the answers for you guys. The best I can do is talk about what's happening, talk about what I see, and then make my own conclusion. But it's very, very important to see what's going on. Michael Saylor and Elon Musk were bickering back and forth online. And it's kind of coincidental that they decided to randomly meet. They probably had this meeting set up for quite some time. Either way, just my personal opinion. Now let's talk about Cardano. Okay, so SundaeSwap came out with an announcement. Our dearest Sundae swappers, we have made the difficult decision to delay the ISO given some valid concerns from the Cardano community. Please read the article below outlining our plans for further details regarding the ISO. Basically, this project is going to be working on the Cardano network DEX and is supposed to be launching soon. Well, they went ahead and delayed it. Now, clicking on the Medium article, they say that they want to ensure ethics and trust are being brought to the table because the community is very, very important to us. Probably the most important thing over here that is in this article, because it's just a lot of banter back and forth. But it says the first thing we're announcing is that we will delay the ISO. The updated timeline will be shared on June 1st. We and our community became incredibly excited about the opportunity. It's an excellent vehicle to evolve our community and dispense Sundae tokens responsibly, the energy and momentum along with enthusiasm to hit the road. Okay, so basically they just want to go ahead and wait to make sure everything is on the up and up, which I applaud them for that. And hopefully they get it launched very, very soon because I know a lot of people were waiting and excited about it. But let's take a look at Cardano price action. All right, guys, this is the Cardano weekly chart, and Cardano is between about $1.25 and $1.54. This would be a nice consolidation area for me. Looking at the EMAs are kind of looking decent. They're still up vertically. This is a bullish positive sign. MACD is just kind of vibing. It does look like it wants to bear cross, but again, this is going to be a lagging indicator, but it is something that we should pay attention to. Taking a look at the daily chart here, we are showing a bear cross that was completed, which indicated this drop that we had, which was about out. Let's go ahead and see, which was about a 50% drop. Now we are on our way up. We found support along the EMA 100 here, and we are starting to move up. A nice bottom area for Cardano was at about 92 cents, and this is going to be denoted by the EMA 200. This is also an important area to look. If we break below 92 cents, things can get really bearish, or excuse me, about 95 cents. Right now it's looking like MACD wants a bull cross and head up. However, this will depend on Bitcoin market. Taking a look at the 4-hour chart, things are looking good. If we can actually flip this area of resistance at 165, we should then be able to test about $2 again. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.